ain't shy, pussy wide, cause I been that bitch.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Clapback. It's your girl Camille
And Carmen.
And we're back at it again with another freaking video.
And audio. Welcome in.
Yes, guys.
Check in. What happened this week?
A lot. But nothing really. What did I do this week? I just chilled out at home for the most part. Looked for some jobs. And today I had a job at my side gig. That's low-key my main gig. And that was too much, child. My two big toes is burning, baby.
Oh my goodness.
But we here after hours, but that's what's up. Anywho, how was your effing week? We after hours. The Clapback at night.
Oh my gosh. My week was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice. I did a lot of different things. Monday I did my yoga, of course. Walked. I was very active this week. I worked out every single day, so claps for me. Because I'm not in soft launch anymore. We're hard in.
Okay, gym girly.
Yes, we are back doing that. Went to church on Wednesday. Had a great church service. Oh my goodness, it was so good. Oh no, I'm gonna say that for my Clapback.
Okay, because I was gonna say something about it.
I thought about it when I thought about church.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then I went on a solo date.
What? Get it, girl?
Yeah,
Where did you go?
so to Planta, it's this place. Originally, it is in Miami. Like this, the bartender was telling me all the history, child.
Okay,
When you're by yourself, people just start talking. So, yeah, he was telling me about the history. Most people have been to the South Beach location, but they recently opened a location in Krog Street.
Okay.
So, went there, and then he was telling me that they're about to open like a ramen type bar in Buckhead, but the place is all plant-based. It was really, really good. And I was very shocked. Like the sushi, oh my gosh, they use like watermelon instead of like tuna. And it was so crazy, like the textures of it and the way that they were able to make the watermelon taste like tuna, like with the flavors. It was crazy. I get inspired. And then yesterday I had Ethiopian food and it was so good. It was fully vegetarian too. And that was really, really good.
Was that your
if you
first
can't
time?
tell, I'm about to be vegetarian. Where? At Ethiopia? Yeah, that was my first time. It was really, really good. Because I've been wanting to have it. Because, like, Ruby Rose is always posting that little dish with all this stuff on it. I'm like, what is that? Why is she always eating that? And so, that's her culture. But I had, she's Eritrean or something from Africa.
Oh, okay.
So, I think it's near Ethiopia. So, she be having that. And I remember talking to one of my old coworkers because he's Ethiopian. I chatted with him about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, there's plenty of good places around. Like you just need to go." I thought he was gonna give me a list. I was trying to bond, but he didn't really give me a list. He was kind of standoffish. So now 2 years later, I was able to go get some.
Wow. Dang,
Yeah, I had a friend take me, so I was like, "Okay, Liddy."
A friend?
Yes. Is take me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. He knew where to go because that's why it took 2 years for me to have it. I don't know where to go, and I don't want to just be going and trying places and I don't like it. I'd rather have somebody who's been, know what to recommend, know they jish, and I pull up and I'm put on like fully.
You put on for your
Right.
city.
I don't want to go and hate it.
Regularly, or
I think every now and then, because like, you know, they have like a vegetarian diet. A lot of other cultures have vegetarian type diets. So yeah, he goes, he tries it. It was delish. I will be back. I will have it again. The spices were so no complaints. I just been applying the jobs. Fixing my resume because why was my resume 3 pages long?
girl, I heard it's really only supposed to be 1.
It's supposed to be 1, but I'm just like, ugh. My one job that I'm doing now takes up 1 page.
Really?
So basically, I do a lot.
You need to consolidate.
Nah, I'm trying to highlight. But but when I get into the interview,
What the frick?
When I get into the interview, I have a brain fart.
Oh,
so I want to put it all on the paper, and then that makes the interviewer be like, oh, so you did this. Like, tell me more about it. And then I'm prompted to be like, okay, yeah. And then it jogs my memory. But if they just like, all right, what's up? I'm like, I don't know. give me money.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, no, I
That's
don't.
how it worked.
What do you mean?
For you, like, I don't know. Give me money.
Well, yeah, because when I'm in the interview, my brain is, like, really blank. I'm not good with interviewing. I hate interviewing. I'd rather just be myself.
I think it was the last interview I did. That man was quizzing me, asking me what I learned at school, and do you know what SMART goals are? And I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, what's the acronym? I'm like, are you being for real right now? I said, specific, measurable, attainable. I said, I really don't know.
Don't remember the R.
It's like reusable.
T is time.
Yeah, and time bound. But I looked that up after the fact. And every time I tried to Google something, my camera would turn off and he would be like, are you still here? I'm like, nigga, just.
Oh my gosh, that's when you need to have the iPad.
Girl, I was just like, ugh. So that was that. But don't be trying to quiz me on no goddamn interview.
Oh my goodness.
The F. I'm still in school, but we learned that at the beginning. The F is you talk about.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Interviews suck.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So what is tea this week?
Sure.
There was a lot going on this week, surprisingly. So buckle up and get ready. So to kick off the week, you already know your favorite girl. She started it. She started the week off strong.
Literally.
Yeah, slinging stuff left and right. Well, really, microphones.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought in my head, like, I was just thinking water bottle, but it wasn't a water bottle. It was a microphone.
Well, they at the first place that she threw the microphone, they threw water on her.
Yes.
So maybe that's why you were thinking water bottle.
Probably.
So she was in Vegas for the weekend, and she was performing her old music. I don't even know why people still keep booking her, because I don't want to hear none of that mess.
I'm scared.
I don't want to hear none of it. God be, you know where? No, I don't want to hear that. Sorry. She bad. No, I don't want to hear that. Big hit. No, I don't want to hear that. Like,
yeah.
That stuff is 2018, 2017.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Still in college.
Right. So, no, it's 2023. Please go get a new hit. So, a new album. Some new
she
stuff.
don't even write her music, so I could have sworn like she would have had people on it, like left and right. Where the ghostwriters at?
Who knows?
Where the non-ghostwriters at?
So she was performing her old music in Vegas, and it was hot, and it later came out, because every day more information came out. So after the fact, we found out that she was asking people to throw water on her, because she was like, it's hot. Y'all throw the water up here, throw it on my cooch, throw it here. She was being very explicit. But she was saying throw it all over the place. But when the video first came out, it just showed somebody threw water on her and then she slung the microphone.
Right.
But then later on, it was revealed that she was begging people to throw water on her because she was so hot.
So she deserved
I don't know why when that girl threw water on her,
she was triggered.
She got pissed off and slang the microphone. So I don't know what happened with that.
Maybe she was so hot and delirious that she forgot she asked them to do that. Because now that you're saying, because this is my first time hearing that she requested for them to throw water on her. So if that was the case, it's like, girl, why would you do that? And I thought that was alcohol. I didn't know what that was. I'm thinking she throwing her cup.
Well, we don't know. It might have been. Maybe that's why she got mad. I really don't know. But she was asking people to throw stuff on her. So I don't know what the gap is. There's some type of disconnect for her getting mad. So people were talking about, oh my gosh, Cardi B got good aim. But I'm sorry, when I looked at the video, she hit the wrong person.
Yes, she is.
And that's why the girl is now suing her. But I think she might have dropped the charges. I don't know. But she
would have never dropped them.
She was seeking. Well, Cardi B might have slid her something under the table, allegedly. Okay. Because I mean, the girl is only doing it for money. I know that would be the only reason I'm doing it, because I don't really care about getting hit with a microphone. But you Cardi B and you live in the court system. Come on, let's go.
If she hit me in my face, then yeah, she would have had to get sued.
She got hit in like the arm, I think.
But I'm saying if I got hit in my face.
Well, yeah. Well, you could probably have a concussion or something. So
or you could have cracked my cranium.
Exactly. So I feel like the head is definitely more like, I'm going to court. Mm-hmm. Here it was kind of just like people on TikTok were like, you need to go get money. And so the girl was like, okay,
go get some money.
Right. Shoot. So hopefully she got something under the table. And then within that same weekend in Vegas, another video comes out and Cardi B threw the microphone at the DJ.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, she threw the microphone at her DJ. I guess because he was cutting the music. I don't know. Nobody wants to hear this old music. Who is booking her?
Child, the DJ was pissed too. He like, oh, Bodak Yellow again.
Like, seriously. I cannot believe it.
She got some problems. Seek help.
All the new stuff is a feature, so you really can't have her booked for a long time.
True.
I don't know what they booking her for, but I guess she got to pay off the surgery somehow. I mean, really.
Shut up.
She did that, and then now there's a new video where her tampon is out.
What is going on, Miss B?
Allegedly, but in the video, I saw the video.
Oh, why you ain't seen it? Oh, that's a cute background.
I don't know where I saw that. Thank you. I just changed it this week.
Okay.
I don't know where I saw it at, but it was very much something white dangling.
Girl, what's going on?
Oh, here we go. People looking it up.
Oh, look.
These are all old
turn
things.
Your sound off, please.
Okay.
You like somebody mama.
These are all old things. My volume wasn't up. It was literally like 2 notches.
I'd be keeping mine all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want a cookie?
I guess because I like play games on my phone, and when I watch
See,
like
I
an
don't do
ad
that.
for a jewel or something, I don't want to hear that crap.
See, I don't play games on my phone. I'm like an adult.
You got games on your phone.
All right, y'all. I don't know where it is. I wasn't prepared for that. But I can show you another time. But yeah, so she had that dangling out, and it was just nasty, and no draws on, string hanging.
I do not understand people that do that.
In a dress.
How the F you wearing a tampon and you ain't got no panties on? That's nasty.
That's scary.
That's disgusting.
I got a heavy flow. I can't do that.
Shut
up.
Oh my
I need reinforcement underneath. Yeah.
Girl, this is not the first time that we done heard about some celebrity tampon being out.
Who else tampon was out once?
Girl, I can't remember at the moment, but I remember the video. They were like on stage or something, twerking or something, and the girl's tampon was the string hanging out.
Oh.
That's nasty. Like, what are y'all doing?
Plugging it up.
Child, ew.
Yeah, no. So, Cardi B needs to work on her anger, her temper, because girl, you can't be doing that. What if somebody get hurt for real?
Exactly.
Like, seriously.
What you gonna say? Sorry?
That's a problem. Like, I know she likes living in the court system, but she cannot keep doing that. One day she gonna get charged with something for real. See, they be letting her get off easy. I'm sorry. Just like how she threw them bottles at them girls and all she got was community service. To me, that's just a little slap on the wrist.
Community service.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, insider.
And yeah, they just gave her a little slap on the wrist with the community service, and that's why she just keep committing these crimes. I'm like, is it because she white?
Bye. I think it's more so because she's a celebrity.
Other celebrities don't get that leisure.
Well, maybe because she is fairer skinned.
I think it's because she's fair skinned. Just like how cause see, even Jocelyn getting the slammer, she getting the hammer put on her.
I mean,
and
she
white.
showed her behind.
And this lady not.
Jocelyn showed her behind, and she showed her behind with the police.
My thing is, if you have multiple records, wouldn't that mean now we have to make an example of you?
Well, that's what they're doing with Jocelyn.
Right, but I'm talking about Cardi.
I mean, what are her, like, other charges?
She threw the bottles at the girls and got them jumped. Then she was stealing some stuff from a photographer. They went to court about that. Okay. Directly after. Then I feel like she was in court for something else. Every time I see her, she was in court. I don't know. But she need to calm down.
I don't know. The way Jocelyn showed her behind, I could see why they throwing the book at her. But
I think everybody needs to be treated equal.
Well, this is America. You know that ain't happening.
I know, but just saying. Stop letting her get away with stuff if the other one gonna get locked up.
They won't let her out.
All right. So next on the docket, we have Miss Summer Walker and Jayda.
I want to be Jayda.
Jayda Cheaves. I don't know what her last name is.
Cheaves.
Cheaves. I feel like she said it before. I'd have to look that up. But anywho, Jayda, Lil Baby's baby mama. So it all started when people saw a video of Summer Walker's boo thing, Meech, leaving an apartment. Is that what started it, or did that come out after?
That came out after. She posted on her story, like, you basically got a nigga in your house paying your bills, being a dad to your child, whatever, and he'll still cheat on you. And then she said, what she said? She said, I tried to be Jayda Wayda, but I can't do that. Like, basically know about the nigga cheating and stay with him type thing. So, yeah, she posted about him being a father and being a good man to her. He's a good man, Savannah, but he was cheating on her. And then she went and made that post. That's what that was about. And then the video came out probably like a day or two after.
Oh, okay. See, I couldn't really keep up with the timeline because after a while, all this stuff just ended up meshing together in my brain. So she made that post, and it was just unwarranted. She really could have kept that information to herself.
No, for real.
Because I really didn't care about their relationship.
I don't think anybody did, because it was like, oh, okay, she got a new man or whatever. They posting each other. They not hiding no more or whatever.
Right.
That
and
was
don't
that.
get pregnant. And the only reason why they posted each other is because everybody saw them out in public. So it was like, okay, we keep seeing y'all in the public. When y'all gonna confirm that y'all dating? And so finally they were forced to, and then here it is go. He was over there with her and her 3 kids. And okay, too much. Twins at that. That was just born, what, less than a year ago. I don't know. To me, the whole thing was questionable. I didn't know what either one of them was thinking. First of all, he's young. So I'm like,
girl,
Summer,
and
what
I
you
just
got
found
going
out
on?
about that, like, this week or last week. Did not know that man was younger than us.
Yeah, he's young. And then Summer Walker got 3 kids. Like, what are y'all even doing together?
Girl, first of all, you should still be recovering from them children.
Yeah, she is outside.
And you outside with a piece of man that done cheated on you. Girl, of course he don't want to be at home with them crying babies. That's not his. The F.
Right, because what? That just don't make no sense. I'm sorry. Her decision making is just weird to me. Like,
she's weird.
She posted a picture with her mom, and people are like, I would have never guessed she had a mother.
Girl,
I'm like, seriously,
when I
because
saw that ice cream,
the things she do is just, it just don't add up.
Out of all the years we've known about Summer Walker, this is our first time seeing that girl mom. And her mom didn't even look like what I thought her mom would look like.
Pretty.
She was very, and put together. She looked like she was put together.
I wouldn't have guessed anything. I didn't have any expectations.
She has a decent job. Like,
maybe.
She has a nice 9 to 5.
Who knows? So Summer, and then she does all this spiritual work. I just don't get it.
I don't.
Maybe
either.
she don't listen to the spiritual guides. Something is just not adding up, y'all. Is she missing brain cells?
Probably having sex with all them people and getting all them kids. They be knocking her brain cells out.
I don't know. And then she keep talking about the social anxiety. I ain't seen it now once. She doing a headstand in the club. I just don't know. Anywho.
They said she lying about the social anxiety.
Probably. So, yes. Let me tie Jayda in. So, when she said, I tried to be Jayda or whatever, throwing that shade, unsolicited shade.
Right.
Jayda was like, hold up now. I think she was just dropping loyal off at school. It had to be like the first day of school. Oh. She said, hold up. Because I learned my lesson after 1 kid. You got 3. I said, period.
2 different baby dads.
Period. Because clock her. Because look, it was brought to my attention that this is not Summer's first time trying to throw shade at Jayda.
Really?
No. So, there's like this video when Jayda was like twerking on Lil Baby in the club. And, like, he was sitting down.
She must not have been doing good the way you laughing.
Well, they were making fun of it so much. Like, I'm just thinking about one of the videos where they, like, did a voiceover. Aww. And he was sitting and she was, like, twerking on his lap. And they did the voiceover and it was like. And it was like squeaking and it was just so bad. I was like, yeah, she's not doing good. It just looks like a whole bunch of meat just slapping at him because, she got the fake booty. Mm-hmm. So,
I got to see the video now.
Oh, yeah. So she was doing that. And so at the time when people were like making fun of it or whatever, Summer Walker called herself like doing a parody of it, and so she was like doing some weird motions and like trying to pretend like she was her. So she clearly likes coming for Jayda. I don't know what the little issue they got going on, but somebody need to get them together to chat, because there's some pressure clearly
on Summer's end.
Underlying pressure.
Did they talk to the same man in high school?
Who knows?
Because what's she?
She must be jealous. I don't know. I'm not putting that in her mouth, but it's just weird to me. Like, why you keep targeting the same person back to back, and then like just real shady at that. I don't know. We'll find out at some point, guys.
We'll let y'all know.
So it was mainly a lot of news that happened this week. So also earlier in the week, randomly, midday.
Random AF.
Very much midday alert.
Yeah.
They started talking about Lizzo being a predator.
Child.
And a fat shamer.
Child, it was so funny to me how many people was like, I've been not liking that fat girl, so I'm happy that everybody else jumping on the bandwagon too. I've seen that multiple times on Twitter.
I'm screaming. But I mean, I agree, because I never listened to her.
Yeah, the only song I listened to from Lizzo is the one with her and SZA, Special. But I will not listen to the Special without SZA on there. But that's the only song I got on my playlist of Lizzo. I don't listen to her music. I don't really like it too much.
I have nothing from that lady. I've heard a few of her songs in passing. But it never resonated with me. I don't think I was the target audience.
What do you think the target audience is?
I don't know, because the music is so loud and chaotic. Like, I don't know if she's...
She do be throwing them little instruments around.
I don't know if she's trying to target, like, a pop... Like, what genre is she? Is she pop? Is she, like... Well, she's can't be R&B, right?
I don't think so.
Christian?
Shut up!
I don't know.
Not Christian. Got the people eating bananas out of other people's coochies. You heard about that, right?
The Christian on the team, right? Because they were talking about one of the girls on the team was like a real big Christian or whatever, and she was like shaming them for not being virgins. That was in the lawsuit too. So I was like, is that what you're talking about?
No, I was talking about her making the people eat bananas out of each other coochies.
Oh, okay. The Christian part made me think about that.
Oh, okay.
But, so, I don't know. I never really liked her music. It was never for me. So I really didn't care for her. She kind of just was in the background. She was kind of just one of those people like, oh, okay.
Yeah, when I seen like tour clips of her on TikTok, I was like, oh, I did not even know she was on tour.
The only reason why I knew she was on tour is because Lottery Ticket got on the tour.
Really?
Yeah, she was on tour this whole time.
I did not know that.
And she kept posting on the tour bus, and it was such a big thing.
Wow. Okay, I remember when she first showed us the tour bus. I did not know she was on tour with Lizzo.
You thought she was on tour by herself?
Low key, yes. Wow.
She can't do that. Not for that long.
Wow. Because she showed us the Halloween decorations and stuff.
Right.
Girl, I thought Saw was not with Lizzo.
She can't go on no tour for that long by herself. Sorry, not sorry. So, yeah, the dancers came out and said that Lizzo had them in sex clubs and, the red light district in Amsterdam looking at a banana show and eating bananas out of the cooch and all types of craziness. And then when they were at other states, had them... fondling on dancers in the club and things. Just very abnormal behavior. And then balling her fist up, threatening to fight.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, when the girl said she balled her fist up at me, I couldn't even take her serious.
You scared of Lizzo?
I was just like, okay, guys. You know me. I'm like, I think the girls are telling the truth. But it's just the timing. Like, okay, how random. Midday. Wow. And then it's like, the way that they're like explaining it, it just makes me look at them kind of like, okay. And then, of course, now here come a boatload of people like, yeah, she just negative. So that's why I feel like, yes, it happened. But what is enticing them to come out now.
Right, because even like old backup dancers are starting to confirm as well. And it's like, so y'all been doing this whole time and nobody said nothing?
Okay, because apparently there's some speculations going on, but nothing is confirmed. So when that get confirmed, we just come back to this video and we'll be like, boom, we mentioned the speculation. But I'm not going to say it because it's not my business to spill, and I don't even know if it's true or not. So
you're going to have to tell me after.
I will. Well, I sent it in Twitter, but I will tell you after.
Y'all hear every week how this girl be talking about Twitter, and I still don't get on there, so I don't know why she be talking about.
We all talk on Twitter. If the whole team talking on Twitter, why won't you get on it?
The app just does not appease me.
Okay, understandable, but don't come on this podcast saying she keep talking about Twitter and I ain't getting on it, so why she keep talking about it? Well, everybody is on there.
I didn't say why she keep talking about it. I said she still keep talking about this Twitter stuff. And you know I don't know what's going on. Update me before the show.
I have too many tasks on my belt. Just open the dang on app and scroll.
And it's funny because lately I have been on Twitter on the TL, but I don't check
you
the
get
messages.
On the TL, but why don't you go to the messages?
I don't know. And then y'all be talking a lot.
That group chat don't chat as much as my other ones. That one is dead.
But, child,
that's why you just need to go in there once a day and you will be fine. Go in there at the end of the day and you will be good. We do not talk that much in there.
Maybe
Please.
Instagram. Oh, but Courtney don't be on Instagram.
And Instagram is boring.
Instagram has pictures.
Okay, she a kid. She need a picture book.
Yeah, I do. I would like to see what's going on.
No, I don't even be on Instagram. I mean, I'll go through a story and then I get off.
Your story be longer than mine, please.
No, yeah, I like to post stories. I get a lot of views, but I don't be on there scrolling.
No, don't nobody be on there scrolling. I scroll on like stories, but I don't really scroll on TL. No
oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, my story, I get a lot of views, so that's why I post.
I be posting.
Okay. That's why my story be long, because I got people tuned in. Anywho, though, so, I don't know. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Y'all think Lizzo did it? Y'all think she innocent?
I think she did it, because if people that don't even work for her anymore are confirming that this is something that she's into and that she wants her dancers to participate in, then
yeah, I think she did it. I just feel like the timing is random. So
random.
Very interesting. But I wish a fat girl would tell me I'm getting fat. Girl, please. She would be in for a rude awakening. All that crying she was doing on social media, she'd be posting another video. I bet you that. And it wouldn't be no crying. It'd be some slitting. Because, girl, and I'm sorry, that's graphic. I hope nobody on here is dealing with any.
She said it, not me.
But how dare you? What?
I was going to make a comment, but after that, I'm going to just be quiet.
Make your comment.
I was just going to say it looked like the dancers that she was calling big looked smaller than her.
They were. So. Everybody on her team smaller than her. So what the heck?
That's so crazy to me. How you fat shaming?
That's what I'm saying. I'd be like, girl, have you looked in the mirror? Please. Let's go step on a scale side by side. How about that?
Oh, that
and then we will indicate who gaining weight. Miss Vegan. All you eating is Oreos and whipped cream. That's vegan too.
She making them use the whipped cream too, I bet.
Probably.
Nasty self.
You eating the wrong stuff to be vegan. See, she don't need to come talking to me because I get her right.
Get her right there, sir.
I would. And like I said, the video wouldn't be of her crying. So, good luck to you, Lizzo. Lawyer up. And even the lawyer that she got looks scandalous. He used to...
Not public defender.
Okay. Bye. He used to be a lawyer for Chris Brown, Charlie Sheen.
I thought you were about to say Kris Jenner. I was going to say, she win in that case.
Well, Tory Lanez had the Kardashian lawyer, and he lost.
They gave him the wrong one. Really?
I don't know that.
Or no, he black. That's probably what happened with that girl. Because you know them caucus people be getting off.
Goodbye. Maybe so. I don't know. Because that case in itself is something interesting. There's so many little theories going with that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Bye, Lizzo. Good luck. Next on the docket.
Good luck, Charlie.
We have Angus Cloud from Euphoria. We loved him. He played as Fez, and he was the drug dealer.
Yes, but he was also kind of the voice of reason for Rue in certain situations. Like, don't take all them drugs, girl.
I don't know. Every time he spoke, he just sounded so slow. I barely paid attention. I'm so sorry. Man, maybe that was just the character. I don't think he talked like that in real life.
You know, it's crazy that a couple months ago he just admitted, like, you know, basically all the drugs and stuff we be seeing on the show, he actually partook in. Yeah, he admitted like he was heavy on drugs. So when I found out that he died, I was like, it's probably drug related. But then more facts started coming out, like they just buried his dad last week and stuff like that, and you know how mental health is and stuff. So I was like, okay, he probably just couldn't take the fact that his dad died and he just overdosed on some drugs.
I just can't believe it, because I don't know. Well, to me, before they released about the dad or whatever, I was scrolling on his page, and then I saw that he broke his skull in like high school or maybe middle school or something. So I was like, oh, maybe something is going on with his brain. Like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe he had a brain aneurysm or something, because his skull was broken. So I was just thinking maybe it was something medical. Then they started talking about him dibbling and dabbling and drugs. I was like, ow.
Yeah.
So people are saying his death is reminding them of Mac Miller. I'm like, y'all was already saying that boy reminded y'all of Mac Miller on the show. So
he kind of,
right. So I'm like, don't sit here and say this death making y'all think about Mac Miller. Y'all been thinking about Mac Miller when y'all looked at that boy. He looked like him. He act like him. That's his spirit animal.
Oh, okay. Well, not anymore.
I'm so sorry. I just had a thought.
I don't even want to hear it because
I'm not gonna say it.
because the way you just reacted in this serious conversation. Okay, next on the docket. Oh dang, all this stuff showing now.
Oh, get off of this topic, girl, please.
I just started thinking about when babies be laughing. They be so funny.
What? Why, baby?
Because you kept laughing, and you know babies be laughing. Okay, next on the docket. So, our mayor, Mr. Andre Dickens.
I met him.
For real?
Yes. When I took Bear to the vet.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah.
Yes, he was
you
there.
know how my brain is. But yeah, he is budgeting to spend $4 million on some shipping containers for the homeless people in Atlanta. So I think I'm gonna go get me one, girl.
Oh, wait.
I'm homeless in Atlanta. I'm just playing.
I'm still trying to wrap my mind around.
I'm just playing. You probably still laughing.
I would get one. No.
See, look.
Why did you bring it back up?
Girl, I didn't think you was gonna start laughing.
Okay. I would like a container. They look cute. Well, the one that I saw on Instagram.
Yeah, they look luxurious.
It made it a townhome, but like the back looked like it was the shipping container. But it was cool. I like that. You know, people are so creative. Like I used to watch HGTV when my mom or like to go to bed, and they would just make these tiny homes, and now they have these shipping container homes. And I just think that is so cool because, you know, I ride around this city, and everywhere I blink, there is a new apartment being thrown up.
No,
like
for
just
real.
yesterday when I was at the Ethiopian spot, it's near this little Popeyes, and the Popeyes was boarded up. I was like, wow, they done boarded up the Popeyes. Right across the street, there was an apartment. I said, how much you want to bet? They're going to tear down all this over here. So good thing I went and had my Ethiopian food. They're going to tear it all down and then build apartments right there, probably right across the street. But it's just like, golly, how many apartments do we need? They all the same price. They all look alike. Good goodness. All we paying for now is location.
Yeah.
I just feel like, you know, all these apartments, and we got people on the street. That just irritates me.
Yeah.
We just throwing up apartments on every little crevice and corner that exists. And we got people on the street out of their mind, sleeping in the cold, sleeping in the heat, naked, tweaking off something, wilding. Homeless shelters closed.
Or full.
Oh, yeah. But I think they closed most of them down.
Because of COVID.
I don't know. I think just to save money.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know how they do the school next. So I'm just saying. They're going to have them kids in front of them laptops at home. Be prepared.
They already a little dumb from COVID.
Girl, we are so done for. There ain't no coming back. We were already behind. Like, our generation was behind. We didn't think we were behind, but if you were to go to, like, other countries and stuff, you was behind. Mm-hmm. But now, there's no coming back. You gonna have to get involved with your kids for real. Yeah, like, parents do not need to be hands off at all.
And take that iPad away. Unless we watching Gracie Corner or something.
Who?
Gracie.
Is that Miss Adams?
I don't know, girl.
Miss Macy? What's that kid?
I said
Miss Amanda.
Corner.
People be talking about someone. Miss Tracy.
Oh, I know who you talking about, but I don't know her name.
I don't know
her name.
But they be saying it. She got a voice or something, and kids react. Yeah. I just know kids be like, when they hear her. So
no Coco Melon. We don't need
Coco Melon's done for now. Now it's this new lady, Miss Tracy or something.
And Gracie's Corner.
I never heard of that.
It's the little black one. Girl, I'll show you when we done.
Okay.
Because KK be watching her.
I haven't heard of Tracy. So.
I said Gracie.
I want it to be Tracy so bad.
You do. Because it's your second time.
It's on my mind. Wait, so okay, yeah, but I'm glad that Andre is, tackling this issue that is prominent and it has been an issue. The only thing that I gotta say is this. Mm-hmm. You can hook them up with these containers, but can we lower down the rent to like $500?
Goodbye.
1,000. I can even work with 1,000. Save me a couple hundred. I'll do 1,000, but what I'm at right now is breaking my back. I
feel like 800 is a good.
I think so. I don't know why they need all this extra. Yeah. I think so. I would be perfectly fine $750. I wouldn't complain about nothing. I had money to travel. I had money to get my groceries every week. I have money.
Already doing.
No, I'm not. I could do it more often. I can't do anything. I'm ball and chain to my house.
Okay, anywho, thank you, Andre, for budgeting $4 million to make Atlanta better. We really do appreciate it, and we see the work that you're doing. If you need help and need volunteers, go on the website and you guys
volunteer. What they doing? I want volunteer work.
Girl, I'm lying.
Oh. I think she a part of the campaign.
Child, I think that they will have some volunteer opportunities. So check the website and see what's good. If you need some volunteer hours or just feel like
just
volunteer.
Just want to do it.
Now let's get into the mother effing messiest people, because it's not just one this week of the week. So drum roll, please.
Ooh. Boom. First messiest person on the docket is Meech, who we discussed earlier, where I got confused and thought the video came out first, but the video came out after, and he blatantly sat up there and lied and said he was helping his cousin bring in the non-existent groceries to her apartment.
It was the fact that Summer had already said that he cheated and they broke up for me. Like, why are you still lying about the fact that you with somebody else? Like, y'all broken up now.
Well, when was that video, though? We don't know when that video was. Was it the night before?
You're right. We don't know. But the video was released after. That's why I'm just
I'm
assuming that it was. Okay.
I don't know when it was. Because, on Ring, you go back. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that person was probably just holding on to it, and then because I don't know, it was just so random, and it was on somebody's story. So I'm like, did somebody screen record it and then submit it? Because it wasn't like that person submitted it in. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like it was like Meech and Summer, going through it. Let me go ahead and show y'all what I saw. And I heard that it was a man that
it was a boy's page, and that's when they was on Twitter saying the messiest person is a man.
It's a man, okay.
I was like, oh, I'm not getting involved.
The messiest person is a woman for you, or is it a man for you?
Messiest person? I think everybody is just messy.
I'm not messy.
Everybody is messy. Allegedly, I'm messy. So
I can contest, but I'm not messy.
Ooh.
I just playing. I wanted to see what you
I
was
was
gonna
gonna
say.
say I ain't did nothing messy on your end.
Girl, not on my end.
I haven't.
Girl, I was just playing.
Exactly. I haven't had no reason to be messy, but I might soon. I did playing. I kid. What?
Anywho.
Why are you plugging your nose?
Anywho, nobody's messy on the clapback, but the people that we clap back at and talk about on the show. But anywho, and the next person that is the messiest for the week is Miss Badu, aka
Badu.
Where is that from?
Beyonce. So Erykah Badu felt the need to come talking about Beyonce was copying her and her solar hat and her UFO hat.
Right.
So
and her aluminum foil hat.
Like what? Her little conspiracy theorist tinfoil hat.
Mm-hmm.
So Beyonce has been rocking these
different
brim hats since Formation came out. So that's like 2016.
Oh yeah, because she had that video with her bopping
and
her
she
head.
love to do that now. Beehive, don't come over here. But she love to bop that head and she be in them brims. And me and my friends, one of my friends, we be laughing about it. Whenever she's in the hat, we send it to each other, be like, the hat is out. You know what song she's singing. So, she's made it her thing for that song. Stop making me think nothing else. Okay. Well, they were bothering me.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's her signature. When she has the hat on, we know what song she performing.
We know what's up.
Granted, Erykah Badu has been wearing that hat since probably before we were all born.
Yeah.
But, girl.
Ain't nobody checking for you.
Well, that and why you ain't say nothing in 2017 or 2018 when you know that she popped the hat on every time she sing the song?
Child.
It took you this long to realize that she wear that hat every time she's singing that song?
You know she be in her own little world.
Clearly. So Miss Badu went and posted Beyonce on her story and said, and then she commented under the picture and was like, I'm glad I can be an inspiration.
Like, girl, shut up. Please.
I'm like, okay, so Summer and her doula both acting up. In the same week, they both just acting up. That full moon was whooping their butt, clearly.
I was gonna say something with the spiritualness of what they got
They
going
needed
on
to do their spiritual work.
Whack.
Yeah, they needed to do their spiritual work because that moon was coming in and bopping them upside the head, clearly, because they got on the internet acting a plum fool. So, after... I guess because, Beyonce got her ears to the street. She don't miss nothing.
She really don't.
She had a performance this week and very much in the Break My Soul remix where she mentions Erykah Badu and Lizzo. She just went, Badu, 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 Badu.
I didn't even hear that. I ain't see that video.
All I know is when she get to Atlanta next week, I don't want to hear that, girl. You better mention everybody except Lizzo. And I don't want you up there going, Badu, Badu. Or matter of fact, we could just change the song out. Well, we don't have to change the song out, but we don't have to do the remix. We could just keep it the original.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the remix anyway. I didn't even know these people were getting a shout out. So, but her mama came and was like, Beyonce didn't even mention her own sister's name.
Yeah,
Stop reaching. I'm like,
okay, Tina.
I don't know. They be getting on my nerves. Because why y'all being the mouthpiece for this lady?
Because she not going to say nothing back.
Right, we know that. We used to that. So why she got a mouthpiece now? And out of all the little drama and rumors that happened, you come and respond to that? Y'all ain't addressed nothing. Y'all ain't addressed when Solange's son was doing that questionable stuff. Didn't nobody come up and talk about that.
What questionable stuff?
When he was posting Scott Jackson in an inappropriate way. Nobody came up and spoke about that. They just took his phone and probably beat him. But didn't nobody come up and have to do a mouthpiece? But we coming up to talk about Erykah Badu. Girl, please. Next. Badu.
Girl, I cannot. They took his phone and beat him.
I think he definitely got a butt whoop. Because Solange don't play. Y'all saw how she was in the elevator. I can only imagine how she get down when she ain't restrained.
I'm screaming. Shut up. All right, so let's get into the mother effing topic for the week.
Yes. So we're going to just be brief. We're going to have like a little mini series and discuss, these influencers. Social media runs our life. It is such a pivotal source of the internet these days, like our generation has had social media almost our whole life. Because, shoot, when I was in a grade, my older brother had not Facebook, he had MySpace. So that was
MySpace
like
too, though. Or you never had
wasn't on
I
MySpace.
had a MySpace.
I was
My mama
playing.
didn't know though.
I was playing my games. That's when I was playing games.
I was playing games. So I was on Club Penguin.
I wasn't on no MySpace.
And Me's.
No, I was on the Me's. That was my MySpace. Yeah, those were my MySpaces.
I used to. Oh, let's see if Me's is still.
Girl, no. Okay, we do that after.
Okay.
So we've had social media forever, and then we had some people who start blowing up on Tumblr, but that's for a later topic. Those are for some different influencers. But Tumblr was like it wasn't the first app with pictures. Facebook. Well, MySpace had pictures, but most people started posting more pictures on Facebook. And then, like, Tumblr became, like, just strictly pictures and, like, some audios and things like that. And then, because it was, like, your blog. And then Instagram, once that came, the people who were popular on Tumblr transitioned to Instagram. Right. And Twitter was always around. It was just more so in the background. Nobody really,
No, I used to use Twitter a lot.
But I'm saying, like, nobody got famous off of it.
Oh,
Twitter.
okay.
I mean, like, you could be popular and have, like, a lot of people supporting you, but, it's just Twitter. It's just like, okay, I'm in your brain. And so, with Instagram becoming big and it was just like a tool that everybody was on, suddenly people started getting paid to promote things because they had such a big following and, they would get recruited out to go to clubs and stuff. So I remember being in a grade and I was like on my Explore feed, and there was always this girl with this bleached hair, bleached to the gods, baby.
Damaged.
I would have thought it was damaged, but maybe not. Bleached up, big bundles, uniform, any amount of Jordan you could think of, that girl was in, and she would be taking pictures. She was little, and she was a cute little thing. Her name was Jayda. So she looked good. She got a following for herself. She ended up having the hair company, which we discussed in one of our old videos about the scammers of Instagram. So if you are interested in that, go back to that. Yes, that is exactly what it's called. I'm surprised you remember that because I could not. Yeah. So make sure y'all go listen to that. But she ended up having a hair business. It was messy, Very much so. It was good at some points, bad at the others. Regardless, her hair was laid, so she ain't care.
At the time, it was laid.
Well, hers was. I'm saying hers.
At the time, it was laid. Now, when you go back and look at them pictures, that was ugly.
You think her hair was ugly?
Yes.
I always liked it.
Okay, continue.
It was an era, You look back and you're like, this was a trend. No, you don't do that.
I look back and was like, oh my gosh, I look a mess.
You just be like, ew. But see, I miss that. Now we don't have nobody looking a mess.
I mean, that's some people do look a mess. But we talk bad about them because they do look a mess.
But I think that's the problem with the kids now. They don't look a mess.
Yeah, and I don't like that for these high schoolers.
They
like,
be Rick Owens and
Balenciaga. Like, be for real.
Like, what's happening here?
My kid going to school at pigtails.
DH gate booming. That's why I'm just like, because these people parents is not buying that stuff. They is getting on them replica sites. Okay.
Yes, they should. Because
they shouldn't.
I'm not spending all that money for you to be going to school.
I get that, but that shouldn't even be a thing that they're doing. They should just be having fun.
Get you some Skechers.
Why are they trying to buy designer and junk?
Because they don't want their kids to be bullied.
Everybody should be in uniform and then just with a nice pair of sneakers. Okay. That's what I think.
Miss Air Force One.
And I think, okay, period. And I think that would save a lot of stress in the bullying. I don't know why all the schools don't have uniform now. I mean, come on.
Most of the DeKalb schools do.
I don't think have one.
Yeah, I think like them and like maybe
I don't know. I don't know
a
anybody
couple
around
more,
school.
but like
Ow.
when we were leaving, I noticed that some schools
That is
were
true.
implementing uniforms.
That is true. That is true.
So
Yeah, I would have enjoyed the uniform. I would have just found it other ways to be creative, like get creative with my hair, my shoes, and that's why Jayda stood out because she would post a picture in her uniform, but she, you know, she got 8 bundles in her head, and she is 4'8".
Yep.
Like, girl, that hair is weighing you down.
Mm-hmm.
So she ended up becoming like real popular. She got the hair business. She ended up doing club bookings. And then she, you know, we didn't know where that girl lived, but apparently she lived in Savannah. So kudos to her.
I never knew that.
Yeah, kudos to her for being able to pop her ish all the way in Savannah. She ended up moving to Atlanta, and I guess that's when it really went up for her. So apparently
she stole y'all money from that hair business.
Goodbye. So at some point in this timeline, she ends up meeting Little Baby. I've heard a lot of different rumors about their relationship, but I don't know if they true. You know, we just here talking. So I'm gonna tell y'all, but this is all alleged and I don't know. And Jayda, don't come over here acting crazy because I support you. Okay. So I don't spend money, but I will watch a vlog and I will swipe up on the Snapchat.
I was about to lie and be like, girl, we buy your clothes.
I don't buy a thing and I don't play about that. First of all, my weight fluctuate. And 2, I don't know what material's going on up in there. I don't know if a size extra large is really extra large or if it's a large. Or small. Because some extra larges be a small. So, I don't know. She be showing big girls and the stuff, but I just support from a distance. I like the picture. You're welcome. So anyway, let's get into the tea, guys. So what I heard was that apparently Jayda was first messing with this rapper named Lil Duke. Okay. He is cool with Young Thug. He was always with Young Thug. He performed at our school with Young Thug didn't come to our school. But Lil Duke came to the school with somebody else that was hot at the time. Pablo Wine. So he came with him. Yes. I think, is he still in jail? Y'all let me know. So,
comment below.
Right. So, yeah, she was messing with him, and apparently, I think she was in the studio with Lil Duke, and Lil Baby started coming around, because, you know, he was just starting to rap. I remember the first time I saw Lil Baby, I was at the birthday bash block party. Can't remember what year it was, but we were in Centennial Olympic Park. Playboy Cardi was there. T Grizzly was there. It was lit. Psy Baby was there. And it was a free concert, y'all. They only did it that one year. But it was really fun. It was lit. And at the time, those artists were popular. It was like 2017, maybe. So we were all there. We were getting lit. And, you know, in between the lit people, you know, they just have other people come out. So this guy comes up and he's like, my name, Lil Baby. And I was like, first of all, what type of name is that? That was the first thing that came across my mind, like, Lil Baby. And then his stage presence was so terrible. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. But who would have thought a few months later, he would have had a hit on his hands. And now he's where he's at now. So I'm like, wow, I got to see him start from the bottom. There's a couple of people that I've seen from the bottom, and now they're big. And I'm like, wow, like, I love to see the growth. So, yeah. Somehow, she ended up messing with him. I don't know if she dropped Lil Duke and got with him, but from what I was hearing, she was juggling around both.
Okay, we love a juggler.
But then she ended up committing with Lil Baby once the other one found out. And then now Lil Baby and Lil Duke, they just never been able to rock around since. And I don't even know if Young Thug keep Lil Duke around no more. Or maybe he keeps them separated from Lil Baby. Because I think he was on the album So Much Fun. Yeah, he was featured on the song. So him and Young Thug are still cool. But I think Young Thug just got to make sure they not in the same room at the same time. Or maybe they all got over it. Because all of that is old. And, you know, now Jayda has a child with this person. But Jayda claims that she's the one who told Lil Baby to release That's My Dog or encouraged him to start rapping. So maybe he was at the studio selling drugs. Allegedly. I have no clue. But she says that she heard the song and she encouraged him to put the song out. So apparently she is his claim to fame.
Okay.
And maybe that's why they locked in. Or maybe because of the disease. But I'm not sure. Well, she sued Walgreens about it. So it's public information. Allegedly. But she sued Walgreens. She won. She got paid. But they're locked in for lifers, because they have a child, ultimately. and ever since they've been together, they've been on and off, and that's why Summer Walker had that crazy comment. Mm-hmm. But it's just so interesting because these IG girls can really, like, boost themselves up, bag themselves a rapper, and
by having a baby,
basically change. Most of them don't even have to have the baby. You know, sometimes they can just be dating them, be public, start themselves a business with the allowance money they get from them, and then they're good to go.
I need me an allowance
because
right now.
they already got a following anyway. So it's just like, if you already got a following, go ahead and start your own business, and then you can have the rapper because that's some extra money, but you also got your own, right, from being with the dude. So it's overall cool. I feel like Jayda kind of laid the foundation out because she was like the first one. Yeah, I think she was like the first one with a kid. Yeah.
It's so crazy how she be telling us, do not have kids.
She be saying that?
Girl, yes. I seen a video with her. She was like, y'all do not have kids. Like, I love my son, but do not do it. Like, wait until you in a relationship and committed and all this stuff like that. I think this was one of the times when they had broken up. But he was in the video and he was all over the place. And she kept telling him to sit down and stuff. And he would not sit down. She was like, y'all do not have kids. And it's so crazy because a lot of people that I know have kids be like, don't have kids. Like, as soon as they discipline their child and, like, you're in the room or you're, you know, on the phone or something, they be like, don't have no kids. Like,
they all be saying that, but still be popping out 8, 5, 6 of them. So I don't be listening to them, folks. They just be miserable in the moment. But then they be happy and then be having another one because Jayda was about to have another one too, allegedly.
Yeah,
so
stomach girl, we knew about
now the stomach will not be put up. We see it every 2 seconds. So
she lost that weight back.
She had a little pill or something, but stomach is back on flat. Maybe she was bloated.
No, I don't think she was. I think
she might have been bloated for a couple of months.
Yeah, okay. She ain't boo-boo for that long.
She was backed up. She needed a colonic. All alleged, guys. You know, the podcast is for giggles. But Jayda, she's been good. She's been able to, like, brand herself. She got her brand. Now it's the clothing brand, No More Hair or whatever. So now she does her Wayda Man. It looks like people like it. Of course, that has some drama too.
Yeah,
people are like, oh, it's short. Oh, it's tight. But I think she did some tweaking to it. And now it's better. Her main thing, though, like, is maybe it's because she grew up in front of the camera. Her main thing is mainly like her relationship. Like, she gets a lot of criticism about that.
Yeah.
So she won't really get too much criticism about anything else because, like, she posts the Bible and stuff. Like, she's a spiritual girl. She'll post things and, you know, we like, okay, girl, you in your Bible. Or she'll be transparent today on Snapchat because I watch her on Snapchat. She put that she went to therapy or whatever for the first time since she was younger. And she was like, when she was younger, she didn't take it seriously or whatever. So she only went, like, I think once or twice or whatever. But she said that today when she went and she's more mature and she's ready to, like, face the things that she has going on, she said that it was very, very good and that she will be back and she loves it and she encourages everybody to do it. So it's like, I like her because I feel like she's really, like, growing up in front of the camera. So it's just like, you know, yeah, she gets criticized for her relationship, but I also be feeling like people be a little too hard on her because I'm like, all right, girl, look in the mirror because half of you chicks, y'all ain't no better.
I was going to say that, like, half of y'all be going through the same thing that Sis is going through or these other celebrities are going through. Your life is just not publicized, so we don't know about it.
Exactly.
So why are you sitting here judging her?
Yeah, hers is just broadcasted. Anything she does, it is literally reported on ASAP. Like, I will never forget. It was a few weeks ago. You know, this whole time we thought they were broken up. Well, it was a few months ago. We thought her and Lil Baby were broken up. Which, who knows? They probably are. They probably just they have a child, so regardless, they're gonna have to deal with each other.
Right.
Well, next thing you know, people are posting like, they're at Nobu in Atlanta. So people taking pictures of them at Nobu. Then they go to the basketball game, which obviously that's not private, but they're at the basketball game courtside. So people are like, oh my gosh, Jayda is at the game with Lil Baby. Like, they just blow it out of proportion. Like, anything she does is like front page. And it's just like, dang.
And y'all got to do better with that too. Stay out of people's business.
Let her spin that block.
In peace. But get out these folks' business. That's that same thing that killed Princess Diana. She was over there running from the paparazzi because y'all was trying to be in her effing business, and then they got in a mother effing accident and still died.
That's what you think happened?
That's what happened.
Okay.
We'll talk after.
Conspiracy!
No, y'all think Tupac's still alive?
Oh, no. He's definitely dead. I don't know why people think he be alive. If anything, y'all need to think Michael Jackson.
Why?
Because there's videos of him jumping out of the ambulance.
What ambulance he was
I'll show you the video. I got it.
Girl. Okay. I think Tupac is on an island somewhere. I don't know.
I don't think so. And then literally today there was a video with YG and he was saying he thought that he was still alive, but he met his mom like sometime last week or something, and she was bawling her eyes out. Like, she was like, oh my gosh, like, I just love everything you say about my son. And like, she was kind of like like she couldn't be contained.
I low-key think Lil Keed is still alive.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like...
How did he die?
Exactly. It was like everybody was getting arrested on the RICO charges, and then he died the next day.
That is true.
That was weird. Like, everybody from YSL was getting locked up. Then, like, the day or two after that happened, he dead.
That is true. That's something. And they never said how or why.
We gonna Google after.
Yeah, we'll go investigate. This is all alleged. This is just, play.
Yes. But I think, I don't know. And I kind of felt bad for thinking that after he died. Like, dang, why am I thinking that? But I mean,
that makes a lot of sense.
Like,
I didn't think about that, but that's a little hunch.
Yeah, I'm like, everybody getting arrested and you died the same week.
Because it was in the same week.
Yeah.
I remember. Because everybody was like, dang, like these dudes can't get a break.
Yeah,
right.
That was kind of weird to me.
Yeah, like maybe the baby mama told him to do it.
He probably on the island with Tupac.
I wonder where the baby mama is. Dang, I wish I would have saved her Instagram.
And then they took a year to release something on his page.
I wish I would have had her Instagram still, because I would go stalk her.
Right.
And be like, girl, what you up to? When the last time you posted a story?
Who else I think still alive? I can't think right now.
Okay, interesting.
We need to make that an episode.
Oh.
It's doing the same thing.
Okay.
It just keep doing it.
I was like, it's not counting.
Yeah, I don't know why it keep doing it.
Okay, guys. Well, that was just like a little quick start,
sprinkle.
yes, into the influencer topic. We will cover more next week, probably in one big old boatload deep dive. So hopefully we could keep all the other segments a little shorter.
Yeah.
But who knows? Next week might be crazy like this one was.
I hope not. Ooh.
I hope not either, because I'm just like, I'm sick of y'all. We didn't even cover the new music today because, goodness gracious, it's just too much music. Doja the Demon. The song is good. I just didn't watch the video.
You like that demonic ish.
I didn't watch the video. But the song is cute. I was bopping my head.
Okay, purr. Don't play with you.
Okay. Now, who you clapping back at, girl?
Girl, I'm clapping back at people because people are weird, and surround yourself with positive people because the energy around you is very important.
It is. Amen.
That's all I got to say.
Okay,
Who the F are you clapping back at?
Girl. I'm clapping back at this weird officer that pulled me over on my way to church because I cut him off, which I shouldn't have done, because every time I do something in front of a cop, I have to pay for it. But I cut him off because I realized I was about to make the wrong turn, so I skirted over and got in the right lane. Mind you, by the time I skirted over, my phone was out of my hand because I looked at the GPS and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm missing the exit. Dropped the phone in my lap and yanked my car over. Then I was like, oh my gosh, there's an officer behind me. And I was like, I was on the phone with Camille.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, there's an officer behind me. She gonna talk about something. oh, should I hang up? Girl, no.
I thought she, in my defense, because you know how people be in this day and age, I thought she wanted to record the interaction. So I didn't know if she wanted me to hang up or not.
I mean, I can see that, but I like to just have me a witness.
Okay.
I'm like, look.
Well, sometimes the video could be the witness.
If anything, you could screen record if something
It
started
don't
jumping.
do volume.
Right, but it would capture interaction.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, it's just another possibility.
Okay.
But I just wanted to have me a witness. So he pulls me over. He takes all day.
First of all, he waited about 5 minutes, then pulled over.
We went through the light, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm skirting through, and then next thing you know, I get these bright lights. Mind you, I'm already running late AF to church. By the time I got to church, I only was in service for 10 to 15 minutes. Maybe 20. It was really short. I still have some good notes, but I was in the middle of the message. People was looking at me like, girl, come to the evening service. Why are you here? He took his sweet, precious time coming to the car. And he was like, where's your driver's license or whatever? Well, no, he was like, you know you're not supposed to drive with your phone in your hand. And I was like, well, I wasn't. And he was like, but you do know you're not supposed to be driving with your phone in your hand. I was like, but I didn't have it in my hand. So what are you talking about? And he was like, where's your driver's and registration? And I was like, it's in my trunk. Should I get out and go get it? And he was like, no. I was like, okay. And he was like, what's your name? And then I told him, and he wrote it down. And then he asked for my birthday, and I gave it to him, and he wrote it down. And then he said, sit tight. And I was like, okay. And I very much was sitting tight because it took him 10 minutes to come back to the car with nothing. I'm thinking I'm about to get a little warning. And then he's like, what did he say? Oh,
What's
do
your
you
middle
have a
name?
picture of it? He was like,
he asked for your middle name too.
Oh. I think I said I will give you my middle name.
Oh,
but he was like, I think he was like, you got to, I don't know.
He said, what's your middle name? Then you told him. And then he asked for a picture of your ID.
Okay.
You showed him.
Well, I showed him a picture of my ID or whatever. And yeah. Then he went back to his car. And I was just like, oh my gosh. It took him 10 minutes to do nothing. So that's when I was like, bro, I'm about to be super late to church. And I was just getting stressed out. And I was like, this ain't nothing but the devil. Doja Cat, get out of my vehicle. So he comes back another 5 minutes later. So with a handwritten ticket telling me I got a ticket for having the phone in my hand. And that I need to call to see how much it's going to be. And that I can go to court in a few months if I want to.
A few months?
Well, it's in October. Damn. I'm going to court. I don't care. Because I didn't have my phone in my hand. I had my phone in my hand before the officer was even present. By the time I was in front of him and I cut him off, there was no phone in my hand. He's making a false claim. And with that handwritten ticket, they're going to know he's full of BIC, whatever. I can't even think.
BS.
They're going to know he's full of sheesh. Because...
Where the sheesh?
Because why is my ticket written? I could barely read it.
When I saw that, I said, ugh, now he read it out.
And
wrote it out. Read it out.
And I could barely read it.
Child miss. Yeah, I was trying to look at it too, like, what the F is this saying?
Phone in right hand.
Girl, I was like, I don't know what that was saying, but then I saw hand and I was like, oh, okay. BS.
So I'm going to court in October to beat it, or at least get some money off because...
Y'all go to support her.
And I've been using my car mount and it reminds me why I don't like to use it. I can't hear my phone call and then it be flying out.
Well, that was what happened to her on Sunday, child. She was a good hour late to church. Church started at 1. My girl was there at 2. Then she talking about, where the people that park the cars? I said, oh, not that goddamn late, girls.
Oh, yeah.
She's talking about, no, the people that direct traffic.
Yeah,
I'm like, baby, they not doing that at this hour no more.
Well, I'm used to them doing it.
Yeah, when you're on time.
Well, it's okay because I made it up. I made up for it on Wednesday when I went to church. And it was really, really good. And I was on time.
Okay, period. Don't play with her.
Yeah.
But that's it for the mother effing episode. If my homegirl ain't got nothing else to say, yes, y'all come get fitted. I do nails. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. The Clapback's page is theclapbackcc. My Instagram is Camille_loves. Carmen's is car.xo. You can always send us an email at theclapbackcc@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow us on mother effing TikTok. We be going up on there a little bit. On the Clapback CC.
We do?
Yeah, we did good on this last one. This last one is the most viewed video that we got.
Do we have comments?
No. I haven't looked. The only comment I saw was mine. But that was like a day after, so I gotta go look. But anywho, that's it for the week, guys. Bye.